about that. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? All right, guys. So today we're going to be talking about the Boxable Casita. So the Boxable Casita just came out with another version of this thing, and I've been waiting on my Boxable Casita for what 3 years, maybe somewhere around there, almost as long as I've had my Tesla car. So I'm excited though, man. I'm still excited. Y'all know I'm gonna always, have high hopes and hope that this thing hurry up and comes out because I've been waiting on it for a minute. So for those of you that don't know what a Boxable Casita is, it is basically like a tiny home. But I think that this is like just light years ahead of everybody else, if you ask me. Like after doing a little bit of research about Tesla, Elon, following the breadcrumbs, I found out that Elon Musk was actually staying inside of one of these little small boxable casitas on SpaceX. Anyway, so as you guys can see, you can actually like tow this thing with a truck. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and let this thing unpack. No audio. So this is what it looks like. It unfolds. Like that's literally how it unfolds. You can put a roof and everything on top of it, but I don't think that it comes standard like that. So hold on, go back. So I want to say it was going to be roughly around like 400 square feet when it was first announced, but they've made a lot of changes. Some I agree with, some I don't, but we'll get into that. All right, but as you guys can see, the overview right here, you got a living room space, you got a little TV right here, a little coffee table you can put in there. This right here is the bedroom area. Then you have like a little breakfast top, a little his and hers if it's two people in there. Then right here is the washer and dryer unit. That's two in one. And then you have the bathroom area. Right here is like behind this little thing right here is the toilet. But yeah, you got like a nice little walk-in shower, and this is the kitchen area, and you get a full-size kitchen. You get a full-size refrigerator, decent size stove. Up above that, you got the microwave, and then you got a window, and of course cabinets and everything. And up here is the little unit that's going to hopefully keep you hot or keep you cold or keep you warm. There it is right there. Should just wait it right. Now the cabinets don't come like that. All right, the cabinets will come basically just regular. Want to be any see through. You might be able to get that as an upgrade, but you even have a dishwasher. Man, listen. When I first seen this thing, I was like, "How much is it? Let's figure out which one of these companies is gonna pay for this." But no, for real, like this thing got me extremely excited, man. I was excited. Got the dishwasher. And then right here is again the bathroom. I think that it looks nice and elegant. You get some very, very high ceilings. I don't know, I think it's like 13-foot ceilings. So that makes it feel bigger than what it actually is. That's the bedroom area, of course. And then like this thing kind of like swivels around. You know what I mean? If you're in the bedroom, you just turn that thing around. If you're in the living room, I thought it was dope, man. It was dope. And then it has lights all around the unit again, man. When that thing is, lit up, that makes it feel like it's bigger as well. Little closet space right here for your clothes, maybe some shoes you can throw in there. But I thought, again, this was a very, very dope idea. Washer and dryer over there, unit combined. I want to say they're like 8-foot windows, huge windows, and it's tall. Man, listen, this right here was a dream, and I think it was starting at somewhere around 49,000, 50, basically like around $50,000. And if you just wanted a blank one, because they are going to be selling those eventually, I think the blank ones actually are like 40. Well, they were going for like 40. These prices have increased because of, inflation and everything else that's going on right now. They want to, say it's for the materials and whatnot. But these are just some of the possibilities that you could do with a blank unit. if you did have a blank unit, if you decide to go with the blank unit. All right, I'm gonna try to figure this out, but this thing is like wind resistant up to, I forgot how strong the winds are. Mold resistant, right? I'm not sure what that other one is. Bug resistant. It's not fireproof, but he did take the guy. I forgot his name. Like it starts with a G. I forgot what the guy's name is, but he actually took like a torch and put it directly on the Boxabl, and it did not catch on fire. Man, listen, they're doing some phenomenal things over there, man. I am excited. Like I cannot wait to get my unit, man. I want to be one of the very first people to rent that thing out, put it on Airbnb or something. But yeah, that was what the Boxable looked like around the time that it first came out. Around the time. Again, they did make a lot of different changes, but yeah, around the time that the Boxable first came out, that's what it looked like, my friends. And again, the possibilities are endless. What you can do with these things, you can put them side by side, you can stack them on top of each other. Man, it's a lot of different things that you can do with it. And when I tell y'all, I just got excited just watching this company, man. I actually flew out to Las Vegas is where they're stationed at. I flew out to Las Vegas to go check them out, and I've actually been emailed by their team. They actually want me to come and do like a little behind the scenes tour. Got to get back in touch with him. It's been a minute since I've been to Las Vegas as well. But yeah, let's get into the Boxable Casita. So what we're gonna do is we're going to have to speed this thing up because y'all know, we don't want to. Yeah. All right, we're gonna speed it up a little bit, put it on 1.5, but I do want to hear the audio.
No. I'm just kidding. Welcome to Boxabl Casita.
They are silly, man. They are really, really silly.
Come on in, take a look around.
All right. Again, so things have changed big time. All right. They have changed big time. I don't know if the space has shrunk. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm a little bit excited, but I don't want to hear that music though. Because we already know how the music, music can get you in trouble. Okay, here we go. That's the back door. It looked like a patio is back there. So this is definitely new. They did not have this at first. And it looks like they've kind of like switched it around as well. All right, let's go.
Casita has 9.5-foot ceilings, 8-foot tall windows, 8-foot tall doors. Everything is 3 foot wide. Gives you a tremendous sense of space.
All right, so my bad. So it's 8.5 foot. Okay, my bad. 8.5 foot windows and 9.5 feet ceilings. 9 feet is actually still pretty big, man.
It's one of our secret sauce ingredients to really make everything feel very, very big. The Casita is also 19 by 19, so not so tiny when you think other.
I don't mean to correct them, but I thought it was 19.5 by 19.5. I did a lot of research on this company when it first came out. Did they shrink it? I wonder if they did.
Product in this space is about 8 foot wide. Nobody wants to live in something that's 8 foot wide. So these are 19 foot wide. It's really a different feeling. And the Casita is basically divided. The design, I wonder if it's the most successful design in the history of creation, actually, with 170,000 pre-orders, but that's just me being immodest for the company. But the design, a lot of thought's gone into the design with our designers, and it's basically in quadrants. So where I'm standing right now is in this quadrant over here, which is the bedroom quadrant, which is a queen-size bed, full queen-size bed. There's nothing half-sized about.
And I want you guys to pay attention to how much room you have. Like, again, this is a regular size human adult male that's standing right there. He's standing right beside the queen size bed. It's a full size queen size bed, and you still have enough space to put like a little table, a little end table over there on the side, so you'll still be able to get around in there. Got the window. The door right here.
Boxabl, or even the Boxabl Casita. On off in this quadrant over here is the bathroom, because nighttime, go to the bathroom. That's what happens. So the layout is very good for what we call the back of the house, and we've got a back door here which we can take a look at. But first, check out the bathroom. So in this unit, we've got a full glass door. It's pretty nice. And over here, a nice compact washer dryer.
See, that's the combo, the wash and dry combo. And again, they just put that little table thing up there. They didn't have that in the first one.
Those boxed in, so you can put a laundry center over here. Really super functional. We pay a lot of attention to storage. So come on in, It's really nice. Always neutral colors because we don't know who's going to live in it. So they need to be able to.
Full size, like that's a full size bathroom. And then they even, I don't know if they had like little cabinets and stuff in the last one, man. I love that.
Dial it in with their own style, their own substance. So if we make them mostly white with neutral colors, black and white, black and gray,
You can check.
white and gray, it just appeals to a very broad audience. Quartz counters, tons and tons of storage. Big announcement on our cabinetry coming soon. I think it's going to be pretty mind-blowing for the market. So sorry to tease, but I can't tell you more than that right
Hmm. I wonder what that means. I wonder if they need to do a collab with IKEA. I think IKEA would be the perfect. I think they would be like the perfect little collab to do something with, man. Because I actually seen something in IKEA that was just a perfect fit for the Boxable Casita. I think it was like 386 square feet, and the way that they had that thing like mapped out, I was like, I wonder. I wonder if they've already been talking and already been trying to like get some stuff in order. Because companies will do that, man. They'll tease you. They'll keep like throwing little teasers and stuff out there. Like, what do you know?
now. And look at this huge shower, 8 foot tall. I'm probably
8 foot
around 6'2" with my cowboy boots on.
6'2".
So very tall. But if I was in bare feet and I was really 6'2", which I'm not, that's a really tall shower head. And when you stand in here, because this is so tall, most showers are about here.
Yes,
It feels grand. It feels
man. Let me tell y'all, this is the issue that I have with Clayton Homes. Y'all know I do a lot of different Clayton Homes and stuff on this channel. Anytime that I'm standing in the inside of their showers, I always feel like, yo, if I go to wash my hair, it's gonna be so much water on the floor because of that, man. I feel like anybody that is over 6 feet and they're going to go wash their hair, I don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to to stay inside of a Clayton home just yet, but I really do get that feeling from most of their showers. Like, fam.
absolutely great. And it feels like you're really in a very generous space, which frankly, you are. So let's go to the front of the house and I can describe that. So here's the front of the house. This is where we walked in.
Mm-hmm.
And again, here's the quadrant. We walk in. Over to the left is a couch, TV, closet. And over to the right, because you're on the couch watching the TV, we need snacks.
I wish you would have spent more time on that, man. Like again, I think this is let me go back a little bit, man.
Watching the TV, we need snacks. Closet.
All right, so this right here is what they're calling the closet. Now, when I spoke to them, I don't know if things have changed yet. It could have changed. When I spoke to them, they were basically saying that this was not going to be included inside of this Boxable Casita. Like you were going to have to, of course, get your own TV, get maybe some like little centerpiece like that. Of course, get a couch, get a bed. Everything else, I believe, is supposed to be like supplied. Of course, not the curtains or anything like that, but yeah. Everything else is going to be supplied as far as the appliances and everything. That actually comes in the inside of the Boxable Casita, and when they unfold it, they'll actually put all that stuff in place for you. But yeah, you will pretty much have to get from what it seems like the other half of the house, the couch, the bedroom, and the living room. That's going to be all you, unless it's changed. I don't know. It could have.
Over to the right, because you're on the couch watching the TV, we need snacks. So
All right, so we were like halfway through. Let me go through some of these comments as well. My bad, guys. The Ultimate Red Pill channel said, I heard about the box where you plan on getting one. So yes, absolutely. I believe, I don't know how true this is, but I believe I was one of the very first to reserve their Boxable Casita. Like before everybody else jumped on this thing, I went ahead and reserved my Boxable Casita almost 3 years ago. And this was before that thing hit like, the mainstream. At least I feel like it. Probably not, but yeah. Before everybody like really jumped on this train, before you had a lot of YouTubers and everybody talking about this, I had put in my order shortly after I put in my reservation for my Tesla Model Y. And at the time I was like, yeah, I don't know who is gonna pay for this thing, but we will figure something out. All right. So yeah. And I don't just want one. I want like 10 of them. And we're gonna be putting them in different places. That's why I'm looking up all this land and stuff and trying to find more sponsors. How's the land search? Oh, Derek, my bad. Derek Page said, "How's the land search going, my friend?" So That has actually been very, very interesting. I am going to be doing a checkup on some land tomorrow. I do have a video that I may go ahead and release to you guys tomorrow as well about that land search. Um, and we'll do a little step by step process on how I choose different pieces of land, and what pretty much makes the cut and what doesn't, and the reasons why it didn't. But I think it's going pretty well, man. It's going pretty well. Now it's not as much land as it was when I first started this channel, and when I was first looking for land. It's not as much land as it was. Like, that land honestly seems like it's going quick, extremely quick, especially the good land, the stuff that already has like the hookups and everything like that. That's not gonna need the septic systems, and the land that's closer to the Charlotte area, the Rock Hill area, like stuff like that. Those things are they're moving. But I think it's going pretty good, man. You guys will see on those later videos. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate the other comments.
So the kitchen is next to the couch, and look at this huge Z-Wave countertop quartz, beautiful little hanging light. So
It was gray, I believe. I believe when I went to go check it out, I love the black. I love the black. They can keep everything like black and white, like that black and white aesthetic. I think would be dope. Go ahead and make that refrigerator black. I think that'll be dope. Yeah, yeah.
you can do some work. You can get a coffee or dinner with your significant other or just a friend, and just very, very nice. Twin sinks, window over the sink.
Wait, did I say breakfast table? Would that be counted as a breakfast table or a coffee table?
Who doesn't want a window over the sink? So when you can ask somebody else to wash the dishes for you, at least you're giving them a nice view. And again, lots and lots of cabinetry. I've died to tell you the upgrade on the cabinetry we're doing, because it's mind blowing, but I can't do it today. And because it's casita and everything is full size, we have obviously a full size fridge, which is pretty nice. Obviously, somebody's been drinking what appears to be very inexpensive.
So I'm kind of curious now, man. Like, I'm really curious. Like, who are they working with as far as appliances goes? Because I don't. That's one thing that I didn't check and see on those appliances. You can probably go and look it up, but I really do want to know what are they going to change about that? Because the count, I mean, not the counters, but the cabinets honestly seem fine to me. I don't know why they would. I don't know why they would change it, but
Champagne, so it's clearly not mine.
that'll be a reason.
And yeah, pretty nice. We change all the doorways with these.
So LG, great company. Great company. Okay, cool, cool. I'm cool with LG.
We're constantly changing on the appliances. We're actually coming out with our own branded appliances, which is pretty good. We can raise the quality, lower the price, which is the Boxabl way, and do them in large volumes. How about we turn around and take a look out back? One of the nice things about casita is we offer them with back doors. So you get a front door and a back door, and you say, why do I need a back door in something that's 19 foot by 19 foot? And it's so that you can have a yard. You can have a really generous yard.
Yo, man, like I'm over here. I'm over here tripping now. He said that they're going to be making their own appliances, so they'll be able to lower the cost. I mean, that's a good thing. That's a really, really good thing, as long as that price is reflected. Because I don't like when people or companies do that. Like, get our hopes up, man. Like, so that means you're gonna bring that price back down to what the original is, or at least close. We'll see.
You can make this as big as you want. So depending on your use case, on what your plot is like, or what you plan on doing with the casita, just leaving this door open expands the living space. It actually expands the inside living space, depending on if your climate is moderate. So beautiful flooring. It's all part of the Boxabl system. We're not in production with this yet, but they just lay down, snap together. We're thinking of everything we can for our customers. The goal of Boxabl is to solve the housing crisis. Very, very tiny goal. We'll see if we get there. I think we have a really good shot at getting there. And the goal of Boxabl is three things: the highest quality, the lowest cost, and the maximum speed, because we have to deliver in high volumes. Those are the three legs of our table, which makes it very stable.
All right, so that's the end of that video, man. So again, man, I've been impressed by the Boxabl casita, well, the Boxabl company for the longest. Again, man, flew out there, checked them out. I thought they were doing some very, very dope things, and this was before they got their second factory, and they're trying to ramp up production. I don't know. I can't remember exactly how many houses they want to put out per day, It's gonna take a while though. It's gonna take a while for them to ramp up, man, because
houses they want to
all right, I
put
got to
up.
make sure my audio is good because I remember last time I had did that, and yeah. But yeah, man. If you guys have not got a chance to check out Boxable, go and check them out. I believe that this company is the future, and they've already started doing some deliveries. Like I've been seeing like little things here and there with them dropping off homes. I remember one of the last videos I've seen. It was like three Boxables that they dropped off. It was like in the middle of nowhere, but I'm guessing they were giving that to someone. They have started deliveries. It's just going to take a while because these things or these boxables or these casitas are I don't think that I don't want to say they're hard to build. It's just going to take some time to make sure, they're delivering quality products. No offense to Tesla, but you guys know Tesla is not known for their build quality. And I do appreciate that, making sure like anything that we put out, we're making sure that these things are going to be built to, of course, code. And I want to say, I think that was one of the issues that they were having for a while, which was, trying to make sure that, we get the necessary permits and everything like that. But again, guys, Boxable Casita, you can build these things, you can put them, stack them side by side. You can have a 3 bedroom, 5 bedroom, and if you want to stack them on top of each other, no matter what you want to do with these boxable casitas, you can. And I'm gonna see if I can show a quick little clip of what you can possibly do with these boxable casitas. And they actually had some available out there that you guys can check out. Okay, so this right here is a 2-floor boxable casita. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. And again, I'm excited. I'm waiting on my freaking boxable casita. I'm looking forward to it. But as you guys can see, look, this right here is a casita on top of a casita. So they're building on top of each other. Wait, that was it? That was it? Okay. But yeah, they're building on top of each other. And you can also stack these things side by side, right? You can stack them side by side, and it's like a plug and play. Like, so it already has like all the hookups and everything. You just basically, of course, get that foundation, get everything ready or whatever, and then it's just like you just plug up and you just go. Look at this, man. Look at this. From when it first started, it was around like 400 square feet. Being able to, if you only have like, or you can only get $50,000 finance, that's okay. And these things actually, from what I've been told, they qualify for like a traditional mortgage. Like you can actually go out there and get like a 30-year mortgage on something like this. So if you can only pay that amount for right now, cool. But at any time you can add on to it, like, hey, all right, we done paid this one off. Let me go ahead and go out and go get another one, or order another one. They bring another one out that adds what, another 400 square feet to your home, and you can actually add like that. You come up on a little bit more money. You can make your home bigger just by bringing them things together again. And you can buy a empty boxable casita and turn it into whatever you want. The possibilities, the flexibility was really what kind of like drew me in to this company. Not just buying something and be like, okay, if you only buy one boxable casita, you're gonna be stuck with that. Like, no, if that's all you can afford right now, we can start here and then we can build and we can add on later. So this right here, my friends, is the boxable casita. Look how big that living room is, man. Then you got a bathroom back there. This is like a kitchen area. Hey, this is dope. You even got a little washer and dryer, the little stackables, even though it comes with a washer and dryer unit. I believe it comes with that still. I hope they didn't take that out. There's the kitchen. Kitchen still looks the same size. Look at that. If you got kids, it has a kid room. All right, this looks like the closet right here in the bathroom. Come on, fam. Little bunk beds. I tell you what, that closet is it's kind of small. Don't get me wrong. That closet is kind of small. For real. Go inside the bathroom. How big that TV is. They say that futon, man. We know about it. Look at this. That bathroom is actually huge, man. That's a nice sized bathroom with the big window. They can honestly, if they want to, they can take that window out. I don't need no. I don't think I need any windows in the bathroom, man. That might just be me. That might just be a me thing, but I'm good on that. Look, you got the little girls' room right here. Boys that y'all can sleep together. Look at this, man. And this is the master bedroom. Look at all of that space. It's coming, y'all. It is coming. I'm telling you. I have some things that I have some plans for these things right here. Got like a little look. You try to set the mood or whatnot. Listen, this big pimping right here. Got a little unit up here to keep you warm. Look at that. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think my bed might have to be a little bit bigger and up off the ground. How do y'all do that, man? How do y'all? My bed sits pretty high. I mean, not too high, but I feel like that's low. Getting in and out of that bed every day. Listen. Ooh, we got a tub. Do we got a tub and a master? Okay, we got some options here. I love it. I Listen, say what you want. I know a lot of people dig the showers and whatnot, man. There is nothing like having options, being able to choose, pick or choose, do one or the other. Whatever I decide to do. I'm about to say, is that a window? I think that was a window. Now listen, those little cabinets over there really do put me in the mind of something that has to do with IKEA. It really does. Listen, I done walked around IKEA a bunch of times, and I'm telling y'all, some of these appliances really do look like they come from IKEA. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, so this is in the inside. Oh, this is the inside of one of their I was about to say studios, one of their buildings. So now I got to go in. I got to go back. I got to go back, y'all. I got to go back. Look at that. They getting fancy with it, man. I love it. See, you can put a roof on top of that thing. They're just gonna show y'all a few of the different possibilities of what they can do with the casita. So that's just what they can do with the casita, like the different ways. You want the log look, you can get that. Wait a minute, I know good and well. Oh, I was about to say, wait a minute, is that Boxable? No, that's not Boxable, people. That's not Boxable. Let's see if we can see where, because they do have. Okay, so this one right here has an upstairs. I want to show you guys this right here. All right, isn't this the yeah. Again, this is when Boxable first came out. Let me fast forward. But these things are good, man. They're good for only whoa. Okay, so the price did go up. That price has went up $10,000. When was this put out? This was put out a year ago. So we'll see, man. We'll see. 60K. But they say that they're good for any environment. I'm gonna tell y'all what my plan was with this entire Boxful thing, man. Listen. I don't know how long they're gonna take to get to the what's the name. So I'll just go ahead and say it. So yeah, so these Boxables right here are already ready to ship. Those ones that you've seen over in the corner. But yeah, they do have a second factory. And they got that thing up and jumping now. But yeah, even when there it is. See, you can stack. You see what I'm saying? You can stack them on top of each other. And now, which I think is a million times better, instead of having a deck down low, you got a deck up top. I don't know how I feel about stairs or even like those spiral type of stairs. That's what they did. Let me. There we go. Yeah. So look at everything that this thing has. It's a lot to unpack. Right here, you got a freaking power wall. You telling me I can charge my Tesla up at, I don't even want to call this a doggone tiny home, man, because I mean, you can make this thing out of anything, or you can make it into anything that you want it to be. I can literally charge my doggone car up. Oh, I tell you, man, it's like they were telling me, KD, this is yours right here. Like this is for you. I'm telling you. All right, so I think that's about it. Yeah, inquiries. Got it. So this was another idea right here. You see that? Look, this Tesla Model 3 is towing 4 Boxable homes. I don't recommend it. I do not recommend it. Let me tell you something. That could possibly jack your car up, but these guys got plenty of money. You know what I mean? They're not necessarily worried about that because I believe that these Boxable casitas are somewhere around like 13,000 pounds, somewhere around in there. And I can tell you right now, no Tesla no Tesla should be towing anything that's 13,000 pounds, especially not 4 of those things. So here's the thing, guys. I had in mind that I wanted to get the Cybertruck, right? Either get the Cybertruck or the Ford F-150 Lightning. One of those electric vehicles was going to be my next electric vehicle. And I was going to, as soon as they told me that my Boxable Casita was ready, I was going to drive either my Tesla Cybertruck all the way to Las Vegas, from North Carolina all the way to Las Vegas, or my F-150 Lightning from North Carolina all the way to Las Vegas, and I was going to tow my first Boxable Casita all the way back until I got to my land. I was gonna drop it off there, and that was gonna be the video until I got some news about the Tesla Cybertruck not being able to tow what they said it was gonna be able to tow. And then I got some numbers from the Ford F-150 Lightning as well. I was like, eek. Come on, man. So we got to figure something out. I do want to tow my Boxable Casita though. All right, so these are actually some pictures. Let's go back. Hold on. Dang, good grief. So when I went out to Boxable, you could actually see like some Boxables were already ready to be shipped. And this is the picture that I seen. So I'm guessing this is, I don't know if this is Boxable or is this somebody that actually ordered 4 Boxable casitas because they're going to be making like a neighborhood or something, which I think is dope, man. Look at that. Look at all those Boxables that's ready, man. But honestly, guys, I really do feel like Boxable is the future. And I'm aware that most people haven't even heard of this freaking company. But when I first seen this company, y'all know I did a deep dive, man. Just tried to check out a lot of different things. And the videos that this company was making was literally blowing my mind. Like to see how they were testing out these things. Like those are the panels, the panels that they use for the Boxable casita. Not saying that they're indestructible, but they were literally throwing a lot of stuff. They even took a car and rolled over. Look, he actually took a freaking torch and tried to set this thing on fire. Man, listen. Going through all of that. And again, I had the pleasure of staying in one of the newer homes, a home that had just been built, and it was during a storm. I want to say it was like back in 2020, and it was during a storm, and I literally woke up at like 3 o'clock in the morning because it sounded like the house was about to come down. Because they build these newer homes with that little cheap plywood. Like, man, I was like, yo, don't nobody in this house hear that? Like, it literally sounds like the house is about to blow away, man. When we were getting like a storm from Miami or something, like getting those winds from one of those tornadoes or hurricanes or whatever that was coming from there. And I was just like, yo, this is crazy. But I was hearing like a lot of wind and stuff blowing out there in Las Vegas because that building is actually like in the middle of nowhere. So I went inside the Boxable Casita and it was like I didn't hear. I was like, dang, like close the door. Like you can literally tell those things they're built for it tough. They really are. Yeah, this is I don't know what his name is, man. I just know that it starts with a G. But they're literally they're constantly putting videos out here like that, like just throwing everything at those panels. I wonder if they're gonna show that part of the video where they actually took a truck and tried to roll over this thing. Sledgehammer. Kind of put me in the mind of the Tesla Cybertruck, except they did it with one of those little balls. All right, so this is the flamethrower. This is what was crazy. Y'all see that? Fire, burning. Now he's putting that, so you guys can see he's putting that directly on the panels. So you can see this thing in real time. He's putting that thing directly on the panels. Look at that. Come on, man. Hey. Again, man, just sitting there watching it and then actually going to Boxable and seeing them like build these things in real time. And again, there it is right there. Rolling. He done took a truck and he's rolling over one of the panels. They do some crazy stuff. They really do. They do some crazy stuff. But I think that this is honestly a company that people need to look out for, to watch out for. I think they're going to be I think that they're going to change the game. Now again, I'm still going to be getting my Boxable. I mean, I'm still going to be getting my Clayton Homes. That has not changed, guys. And we'll go through that real quick before we get out of here. I do still plan on getting that, but honestly, this was actually the very first. Like this was supposed to be the first step. I was actually getting into doing the real estate thing and everything because I was gonna still go about getting my land the same way that I'm doing right now. Um, and I was just gonna put a Boxable casita on top of it. I was like, yo, this is the answer. Like this is where we can start. And this company honestly made sense. They was like it takes forever for people to build homes now. Like months, maybe a year from now, your home will be ready, especially depending on what you want to do with it. And again, if you look at how they are building these homes, these are not the type of homes that I honestly believe that are built to last. Like they're built, everything is just cheap. It's cheap and it's the quickest thing that they can come up with. And when you think about the price, the time, and the headache, it just doesn't make sense. You get one of these houses built, you're gonna be looking at anywhere from $350,000. You buy a home, you're gonna be looking around the same exact thing. And I'm just like, yo, we need an answer, man. Like I want to be able to put something out there that I think is going to be the future of housing. And when I look at most people, you look at the average person is only making around 40 to $50,000. They cannot afford a $350,000 home. They can't. Honestly, like even if you get with someone that's making around the same thing, like y'all still have y'all lives that y'all have to worry about. And then when you start thinking about, the mortgage, the insurance, again, life, it's a lot. And so looking at and seeing stuff like the Boxable, the Clayton Homes and everything, that seems like the better way to go. Because I don't know about y'all, but I know most people, most people are not looking for, to be in anything crazy. Like I just need a place, a roof over my head that I don't necessarily like have to worry about. So when if you approach this thing from the average consumer point of view, again, people that are making $40,000 to $50,000, like I'm looking to get in something that looks nice, that's built, built decent or whatever. I understand, you definitely get what you pay for, except for if you're paying top dollar for those $350,000 homes that I don't think that's worth it. But it's like a common ground, and I believe that Boxable is definitely that. You can start off with a about 400 square foot tiny home, and you can literally build on that thing. So if you can afford a little bit more, get you two, get three. You can stack them side by side, or you can stack them on top of each other. You know what I mean? Instead of just jumping out there and looking to spend $350,000, $400,000 on a home where somebody probably had already been in it, and you're gonna have your issues and your problems out of that. And I'm just like, yo, this is honestly where it's at, man. So Boxable was supposed to be the first option, but I had to wait. I have to wait because they haven't started, shipping to everybody else right now. They're gonna start off around in the area, the Nevada area and stuff, and then they'll slowly start to make their way out towards South Carolina, North Carolina area, whatever. So even though I was one of the first people to get on with Boxable, it's probably going to take me probably a few months before I'm going to be able to see that thing, maybe even a year. And I'm actually prepared to wait. That's why I haven't, given up my spot or asked for my money back or whatever. But that's why we're going through the Clayton Homes. That's why we're doing the land search and everything, man. We're going through this thing step by step because something got to shake, man. Something got to shake, and I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. Honestly, I want to make pave my own way, and these two companies I honestly believe are the way to go if you're looking at the budget option, right? Oh, here we go. So this is kind of them almost kind of like taking a shot at Clayton Homes. You know what I mean? Because and I'm gonna let him.
Difficult to ship. And a lot of the factory houses are very big, so they're difficult to ship.
Yeah.
And a lot of the factory house builders lose a lot of money during the shipping process. So we think if you can't ship it, don't even bother to build it in the factory, just build it on site. And that's kind of the case right now.
And again, everything that he's saying, I believe is true. You know what I mean? Because when you're moving homes like this, there's going to be a lot of twists, a lot of turns. It could potentially, crack the foundation, crack the roof, and they're going to have to go back in and, patch that stuff up or whatever. But Boxable is still not currently ready right now. So I think this is the next best option. Clayton Homes is the next best option behind like actually having a Boxable home. So we'll go this route, and then when the Boxable gets here, then we'll go that route. Because yeah, it may be difficult, but it's not impossible, especially if you got the right driver. And I feel like Clayton Homes is definitely they got a few people that's gonna make these things happen. Let me see if I can. I was really hoping that they were gonna show like the other possibilities, but I don't think they were. Yeah, they did. So these are the bigger or the longer, like the more rectangle size Boxable homes. They're also coming out with those later as well. They're starting with the Boxable Casita so they can ship, to the masses or whatever and be able to get enough money flow so they'll be able to put out these longer versions. And again, these things can literally turn into anything you want, man. Anything you want. Look at that. Look at that, man. This is what I talk about, endless possibilities. Endless possibilities. That's an apartment complex or a hotel. Either way, listen, man. Honestly, watching their videos, man, it keeps me excited and keeps me looking forward to what is to become of all of this. Patience, man. A lot of people don't have patience. Listen, You can be doing other things with your time instead of, just sitting there waiting on these. And I think that I've chose two great companies to get with, man. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Oh yeah, before we get out of here, guys, the land search is going well. I will be dropping that video about us looking at land. And I told you guys from the giddy up, when it comes to looking at land, you want to make sure you go through your little personal checklist. I'll actually go ahead and create a checklist for you guys, and we'll probably drop that in the not the next video that's coming out, but the very next one after that. What you need to look for when it comes to buying land. Make sure you go ahead and go through that checklist, and that's going to help you kind of narrow things down. All right, because first and foremost, you got to start with that budget. Like what budget are we going with? And then once you get that budget together, then you can jump on these different websites. And a lot of people love to say that it's good for you to get out here and drive your car around. And look, man, listen, I tried that. I've honestly tried, and no, when you start thinking about time, money, and how expensive gas is for most people, no, we're gonna look this stuff up on. And if we see anything while we're driving to one of those places, then we will stop. But that riding around your local neighborhood, no, man, land is going too quick. You're not gonna catch land available. I don't know about you guys, but in Charlotte, it's not too many places that's honestly available. Like most places already have houses set on that thing, or people have already bought that land, or there's just no land there. But yeah, I would say, and I encourage people, check out these different websites, man. Go on Google, look some things up, and that's gonna save you a lot of time. Again, when you start going through that checklist, being able to narrow certain things down, and then after you do that, then my friends, you drive out there to that land, ride your bike, however, go out there, check that land out, and I will literally walk that land. If you got to put on your rain boots or whatever. Go out there, walk that land, just check out everything. If you got a drone, put that thing in the air, see what it looks like or whatever. We actually did that in this video that's coming up. And do not forget, check that thing when it's raining. Check it when it's sunny outside. Go check the neighborhood when it's dark in the morning or whatever. If this is a piece of land that you honestly want, you've gotten to the point where you've been able to really narrow that thing down, then it's important that you really do your due diligence with going through that checklist and checking out and seeing what that area looks like when it's raining. Pretty well. I don't know. It depends on where you stay with the snow. But yeah, when it's raining, when it's sunny, in the morning, at night, afternoon, or whatever, I want to see that thing, you know. I think that's it. That's it. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. I got another video that I gotta put out a little bit later. Thank you guys so much for your patience. We do have to finish with those Clayton homes in Columbia, South Carolina. I will be putting that out. I will be putting those videos out starting this week, man. Listen, I know a lot of people have been on my neck about putting those videos out. I promise you, man, they're gonna keep coming. They're gonna keep coming. I'm running 5 different YouTube channels on top of doing this land search, on top of trying to get another mentor for this next part of my life or whatever, man. It's been extremely hard trying to find successful people that have the same type of mindset. Dadgummit, my camera died. Yeah, they have the same type of mindset, but we're gonna get there, man. We're gonna get there. Again, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get on up out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. What's going on? What's going on? Say thank you to everybody that dropped a comment down below. I appreciate you. I know I went live at a weird time, but yeah, thank you too. Thank you too. I appreciate it, man. Until the next time, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all be beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.